Kelpieone here on Stained Glass Cuts. In this video, I'll share how I ended up making a stained glass donut. I was developing this Colorado flag-based design, but wasn't happy with having to break up the Red Sea into multiple pieces. Anyone who's made stained glass signs with a C or an O will know what I'm talking about. Here's a short summary of the final steps I came up with. Start with a square piece of glass, drill a 1-inch hole in the center with a core bit, center the piece of glass with the hole on a circle cutter, score the outside circle, break it out, and you have an O. To get a C, just score and break out a piece with your running pliers. Seems easy enough, right? But it took me a while to get there. My first idea was to take a piece of glass, cut it into a circle, then drill a hole centered in the middle. It was not as easy as I thought it would be. It turned out to be impossible to get the hole actually centered or even started with my handheld drill. And tilting it to get it started produced a rather messy hole. Even with a drill press, I think centering the hole could be challenging. My next centering idea was to take a piece of 1/8 inch wood, the size of the piece of glass I was going to use, drill a 1-inch hole in the middle, and using it as a guide for my core bit, lay it on the glass, hold it in place, and drill the hole. It worked well until about the third time when the core bit grabbed the glass, spun it, and put a nice slice in my thumb and finger. Okay, plan B, need a jig to hold the glass. So I built a frame to hold the glass. Now the glass, along with the core guide, could be pushed into a corner and held in place. That solved the problem for my 2022 Colorado ornaments. As I thought more about the design of the jig, I wondered how I could design it in such a way that I could use it to make donuts of different sizes. As you can see, my original core guide still works for a 3-inch piece of glass, but doesn't center the hole on larger pieces. These little pieces of 1/4-inch wood solved the problem. And as you can now see, the hole is centered. The same is true for my 5-inch piece. Except this time, we'll use a couple more pieces of wood. And again, our core bit will be aligned in the center of the glass. I can center a hole in pieces of glass 3 to 5 inches square. So let's drill a hole. Here's a 5-inch square piece of glass. I'll start by putting a sacrificial liner in the jig. I don't want to drill a hole through the bottom of my jig. I'll put the glass in, 1/4-inch pieces of wood. I will line my core jig to the center of the glass. Add water and begin to drill. Once I've achieved a good start, I'll remove the core guide and finish the hole. And there you have it, a lovely hole. And a fun byproduct of all that drilling, I think these little circles could also go in a kiln and end up making jewels. Now to score the outside circle with my Easy Cut circle cutter. By pre-drilling the hole, I'm limited to an outside circle of about 4.5 inches, as there is no place for a suction cup required by larger glass cutters. I'll start by centering my piece of glass on the circle cutter. And I'll be scoring a 3-inch circle. I'll then break it out. Working my way around until I have a fracture line visible all the way around the circle. Next, I'll flip the glass over and score some relief lines. Next, I'll take my running pliers and applying gentle pressure just until I hear a pop. I'm able to work my way around until the circle is free. I'll then clean up any edges and I'll take it over to my flat lap and round off a couple of the little spots that are still remaining. In addition to letters and donuts, here are a few other fun things you can do. Roundels, for either copper foiling or fusing. These 3 have been fused, or donut stacking. In this case, I started with a solid yellow circle on the bottom, put a red donut on top of that, and a solid blue circle in the middle. Yes, yellow and blue do make green. Hope you found this video interesting. Thanks for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. Cheers!